told me before the game, he understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And here's the return. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense working from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Plows through the defense. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A give to Brown. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Again, it's Brown. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Got it behind the line. It's Lofton. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
The Hurricanes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Fletcher. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. Mensah. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes one. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
This offense has it with really good field position. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Rodgers. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Got a little grass. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He might want another play. Mack. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Still on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Mack. The sure hands, it's Riley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Runs through the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Throwing, Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good at zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Mack. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it. Turning it on! Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Hurricanes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go right back to him. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
That's a nice-looking run, man. And what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing, Mensah. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff to the single running back. Might have a chance. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Canes are flying down the field. Off the boot, looking for his man. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job by the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's Mensah to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Mack throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Rodgers. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Again, it's Mack. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Mensah makes the catch. It's Gilbert. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit, and if they'd missed, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy, this defense playing physical.
Ripping through the defense. Maybe some room here, and they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
And I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
The Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off play action. Under fire. On target over the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Fletcher. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go play action with Mack. Here's the pressure. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to roll on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Might be changing the route. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing Mack. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot.
Makes a grab and room to run. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
They'll give it to Brown.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. just feeds the running back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They'll run play action. Catches it past the sticks and still up. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. So Miami signals for a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Snowed under by the defense.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Austin Mack pulls it in. It's Hill. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
To the air, it's Mack. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Austin Mack. Caught, and he's got room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Got it, looking for the first down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown Tide! They move on top here in the 4th. And the Tide answer. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here comes the hurry up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And they got him.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's Mensah to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Upstairs he's got it. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
And the Canes have this offense rolling. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Maybe a crease. The tap. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. The Hurricanes back on top. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rodgers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Alabama pushing the tempo. Keeps it himself. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th quarter, you got to make those plays, get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. And that fumble recovery has set them up 1st and 10, all tied up here in the 4th. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Hurricane! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
And this defense is doing exactly what I would do. Like, bring in more DBs, like rush the passer and play the pass. So how is this offense going to take advantage, make some plays, because they've got to do it now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Mack makes the catch. Snags it, and there's running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And coaches love having options late in the football game. They put a nice drive together, and those 2 timeouts allowing them to stay balanced late in this game when they gotta have points.
Got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Tight end finds a soft spot, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The Tide answers back.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Using the quick game. He is in, and they roll the dice. Won't settle for the tie. They take the lead with a 2-point conversion. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Mensah. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying